107.5 WGCI, the Shine's #1 for hip hop and R&B. It's your boy, the Destin legend, Leon Rogers, my brother, Zach Book.
What's happening?
Man, we got some legends in the house today,
Yeah, man.
You know, we got
Chi-Town.
Bronx or Money Earning. Which
What's
one?
up? What's
Which
up?
one you got?
Listen,
Pete Rock and Common in the building.
Knicks fan in the house. What?
Hold on, slow down. Slow down.
Don't start like that.
Hold on, y'all got 6 rings, man.
Yeah.
Just trying to make
we
my
did
little...
that.
I mean, y'all had a little nice year last year. Y'all got the Villanova squad over there now.
And they got a Chicago boy,
Yes.
Jalen Brunson.
Jalen.
From the crib.
Pete Rock, man. Pete Rock
What's up?
and Common in the building. How y'all fellas
Man,
doing?
We
man?
good, man. We
Feeling
good.
wonderful, man. It's,
Yeah.
it's an amazing time right now.
Yes.
Yeah, we blessed out.
Is it though?
Yeah, man.
Yes.
Everything that's going on,
Yeah,
the
I mean,
nonsense, man.
See, the reason why we doing this is because everything happening around us is like, you know, the focus has to be on the music and what we're doing, and, you know, we could attend to little things here and there, like just a little bit at a time, because it's so much.
Yeah.
And the thing is, like, you know, it is a lot going on, but man, it's certain times we gotta, whatever we can do to put out the goodness out there, you know, to put the great stuff out there and keep our minds. Man, one thing I'll be thinking about, like in the mornings, like some days I don't wake up feeling good, but I just start saying, man, thank you, God, and start thinking about the better things. That's what, for me, that's what our music is.
Yeah. See, that's why I rock with Common, man. You always positive, man.
Yeah.
I wake up ain't feeling good. Damn it, everybody get up. I'm slapping
Like everybody
Real
bad.
talk,
Yeah.
real talk.
Yeah,
But
man.
you know, y'all got the album,
Yeah.
Yes,
the Auditorium,
Dope.
Volume 1.
Thank you.
Dope.
Thank
You know,
so
tell
much.
us a little bit about it, and you know, just what made you guys want to collab together at this stage of y'all career.
Yeah, well, the album is, man, it's like really, in its own way, just a love letter to the music that we love. Like it's just who Pete Rock and who I am as artists. We both was talking about how we had to kind of remember who we are, and that happens in life, man. You go through different things, you experience different things, the ups and downs, but being able to collaborate with Pete was like, man, this is the joy of what I love in music. Like, this is what I want to put out in the world. Like, as Leon said, there's a lot going on, but man, music bit, like when I'm going through some stuff, I could put on certain music and it get me right.
Yeah,
You know,
right.
so I wanted us to create an album that has that timelessness to it, that people would be like, the streets is like, yo, this is that hip hop we've been loving and we want. And it not be like limited to just an age group or whatever. You know, you can't reach for that. You just got to come from the heart.
Yeah.
But that's what this album is, man.
Just make good music, man.
Pete, I wanna ask you this question. Speaking of, because I love the album. Fortune is one of my
Let's
guys,
go.
man. I want to ask you a question because we're hip hop. It seems like hip hop is the only culture of music that pits the old against the new.
Yeah.
What is the balance of you guys coming out, being from a different era, and coming in, dropping new music in this era now, and not trying to sound like them, but yet still not trying to sound dated?
Great
What
question.
was the challenges? in that?
Great question. I felt like, well, first of all, we had to realize the world we're living in right now, in musically, like, you know, it's young versus old. Somehow it ended up like this, right? So I just cut the cake down the middle, man, and made this album and gave them the food to say, hey, this is what we think hip hop should sound like. Even when you mix in with the young guys, like, because my sound is a new sound. I reinvented myself in a matter of a month or two. You know what I'm saying? That's not always easy to do. In Common the same way, because a lot of people saying, yo, he sounds different this time. Like, he sounds, and I'm like, you know, we reinvented ourselves. And I feel like now with this album, we can mix in with the youngins and say, look, I'm willing to meet y'all halfway. You know what I'm saying? And then we make music together. You know what I'm saying? And we rise together.
Well, speaking on that, is there any artists that you guys listen to now that I would say maybe more like, you know, artists that are out now that you draw inspiration from?
Yep.
For me, Kendrick is one for sure.
Earl Sweatshirt.
Earl Sweatshirt. I like Earl Sweatshirt. I like No Name.
No Name.
She's from Chicago.
Chicago,
I
yeah,
love her.
yeah.
She raw, man. Those are some of the hip hop artists. It's an artist named Cleo Soul who I love, who's from London, and his group Salt.
dope.
They dope. Like,
Yeah.
and actually this rapper Little Sims from London I like too, but Simba, Saba, like they said them cats that out here and be like, man, I can get inspired. Cause at the end of the day, I listen to Enjoy.
Simba from the Bay Area?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Dope. That's what got it.
Where I listen to people and I just want to enjoy the music. I don't want to have to think. Let me just enjoy the music. And then some I'm listening to because I'm like, man, I gotta up my game. You know?
Them bars be coming out of nowhere.
Yeah.
Like, let's talk about it, man. You know, you kind of like an inspiration to a lot of the guys here, man. You know, the brothers on 75th never seen an Oscar before. They never seen, they never seen a Emmy before. You know, now sometimes around the crib, you dating a certain someone who happens to be an EGOT. Do that ever get thrown in your face that you a T away? You just got ego. You ain't the EGOT yet. So when y'all be going back and forth, hey man, shut up, man. You get the T on the ego.
Let me tell you, when I see all that EGOT stuff, I am like, damn, I need to get there. She got me, man.
Only 13 people. 13 people in the world.
Yeah, and actually, she was 17, so it's not. It's been up a little bit. Okay. Like Viola Davis got
well, yeah, that's right. Viola got one too. So
that being said, like when I see that Tony, I'm like,
I need that.
You did that. Like, but man, it's amazing to be. We both from Chicago. We from the crib, and to see this young sister from Inglewood, she's an EGOT. She was the youngest black woman to do it. Like, and to be one of entertainers, to be like one of now it's like 19 people who've done it. That's an amazing thing. And of course, people be asking me and they think I'm a skate around it. Of course I want a Tony, man. Like, no, I want that. But, any type of recognition I've got has come from me just putting my heart and soul into stuff, like, and just giving it my all. And if the awards come, they come. I want them, but it's got to be the music first, or the art first, or the acting first.
Organic.
Organic, yeah.
Yeah, I love that. I gotta ask you this because you're from the crib. Who is your Mount Rushmore Chicago rappers? Your Mount Rushmore, top 4.
Well, Kanye is going on there.
Okay.
For sure. I'm gonna put Lupe Fiasco on there.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Samurai. Love his new album too. Love his new one.
Yeah. Twista is bad, but Twista. But let me see.
Okay, I know it's tough.
Let me see. It's tough.
You just said rappers or music in general?
I said rappers.
Okay.
Music.
No, I couldn't do music.
Music.
Yeah. I'm gonna put Dirk up there because Dirk, he's doing what he's do.
Yeah.
And then, man, I think I'm excluding myself because I would be up there.
Right.
But I was. Man, I might have to go with Chance at that point.
Chance,
okay.
So wait a minute. I have a little pushback.
Okay.
No, you got Dirk on there, but you wouldn't put the person that made it able for Dirk to live?
Who?
Sosa.
Yeah.
Chief Keef.
Chief Keef. I know, Chief.
He started the movement.
Yeah, he did start it, but I gotta say, Dirk been like
took it to.
He been.
Sometimes you could start a movement and someone else could just take it out.
Oh yeah, you doing records with Jay-Z and all that.
Yeah. But at the end of the day, Chief Keef did do like all them Reese. They was. I was thinking about G Herbo too, man.
Yeah.
G Herbo is like right there too. So.
It's
Juice
so
WRLD.
Juice WRLD.
Yeah, so many. I tell everybody all the time from entertainment, rap, comedy, music, Chicago is a hotbed. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Pete, let's talk about it. On the beat making side, I never, like during the pandemic, I bought stuff and was trying to teach myself production.
Oh.
And let me just say right now.
Put time on your hands.
Yeah, that thing is up on the shelf. When I realized, dog, it takes a genius mind to grab something that you would not think you can make a beat out of. When in your process of doing what you do, do you just snatch a record and you just sit there and listen to it over and over, or is this something that catches you and then you jump up and it's almost like putting it in your mental notes and like, let me go back to that and see how I can freak it?
You know what's funny? Because people like producers, when we searching for beats and digging for records, some people are just like go to the immediate thing they want to hear, and sometimes for me, I just play the whole record.
So let it rock.
Let it rock and see what, what else is there. You know what I'm saying? Like when I did Reminisce, that's how I, was able to, because, Black Sheep used the beginning part of the sample for Reminisce, but
Really?
they didn't,
I didn't know that.
Similac Child. On that first album, they used the Reminisce guitar.
Right.
But when I heard the actual sample and listened to the whole record, I started crying.
Wow.
I started crying. And I was like, yo, this is amazing. I have to try to do something with this. My man just passed away and everything. Trouble T. Roy, rest in peace. Heavy D, rest in peace. Yeah. And, I had to do something to, give back,
that feeling.
Give back that emotional feeling to people. So that's one of the most important things, is to scan a whole record first. You just don't, some people skip through. Like I posted something and a producer was like, yo, I would have never sampled this. I would have skipped
Fortunate.
right for Fortunate.
I would
have skipped over this, but Pete, I'm listening deeper than people.
And I get that from the Peace-trumental, all the Peace-trumental tapes that I like. And my wife thinks I'm crazy because I can just listen to instrumentals. I don't need any words.
Yeah.
But I'm like, to me, that's the joy of music. Like,
Yeah,
sometimes I don't always need words. I just want to drive and just hear, and the music.
But I'm with you, Leon, on the fact that, man, it take a special person to sit down and listen to these records and find that part. When I hear the part where they reminisce over you, just to be able to sit down and take that part and know that that's the part and make it one of the greatest hip-hop songs ever. When I heard The World Is Yours, where he got that record from, where he got that sample, Jamal, that was like, I was like,
rest in peace, Ahmad Jamal.
Or like I said, the Soul Brother #1.
Yes. Oh, you going back to the days.
And then the Artifacts took Artifacts wrong.
But you know what? Here's the thing with producers, and like you mentioning this, because sometimes we'll find, loops someone used already, but it's all about the how. It's all about how you do it.
Hey, Guru said rappers are art. You can't own no loops.
It's how you hook them up in the
lifestyle troop,
Feel me? Yes.
I gotta ask y'all this with the new album coming out. What are y'all expectations with this? Like, what would have to happen for you guys to deem this album successful?
To be honest, man, I gotta say, like, when we made this album, we definitely felt great about it, and felt like that. I don't know. I felt like this was one of those moments that is special, but I must say that my expectations is already starting to be exceeded, or if that's the right word. It's going beyond the way the streets is responding to the music. Like I was out going into it. I went to a Chicago Sky game against the New York Liberty. And this was the day before the album came out, and Cass was like, yo, looking forward to that album with you and Pete Rock. You and Pete Rock. And then, just my barber here, Drew, shout out to Drew, he was like, man, I went to the gym, they was playing the album. Then my first customer was like, yo, you got to listen to that Common Pete Rock album. He was like, I'm listening to it. They was comparing it to my album B, which is like for people in Chicago.
That's the one.
That's the one.
That's so. I don't know, man. I feel like it's in certain ways it's exceeded already, but we got a long way to go in promoting and putting the music out there. But just to get the response from the people, man, is like, cause I've been putting out music before and people ain't know I even put albums out. So to have now people like, yo, we rocking with this album, and it's like I'm hearing people in their cars rocking it. That's the test right there when people riding out to it. So yeah.
When is the? I know y'all got to get out of here, man. But I gotta ask this, brother to brother.
Yeah.
I got a picture with me, you, Tony Schofield, and Deion Cole. Dog. All of us had.
Shout out to No ID.
In our 20s, dude.
Yes.
It was crazy. But I want to ask you this, man. When is the book coming out? Common presents How to Navigate the Land of Baddies and Find the Person. Men need that book. I'm just saying, brother. I mean, I'm married, but I would like to know some of the secrets in case it don't work. And I got to get back out here. I ain't seen no balls. It's been all strikes. I ain't never seen Common throw a bad pitch.
Yo, man, hey, I don't know if I had a formula or nothing, but I'll say this: I landed in the right place now.
Listen, man.
I'm at a home run right now.
I love it. Is it the vegan meal? Something. Come on, man. Hey, man, we appreciate y'all stopping by. Get the album, man. Auditorium Volume 1. Hopefully there'll be a Volume 2 coming with that, man.
Of course.
Yeah, I love it. Common Sense, Pete Rock, Legends in the Game. We appreciate y'all, man.
Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.